Hi, boys and girls. We are going to review the lesson for today, lesson 8.3, using pattern blocks to measure angles. And those of you who are Star Wars fans, may the fourth be with you. So, the first thing I want to go over is the name on the assignment. Most of you chose to do the Google form, which is great. It makes it easier for me to go back and grade. And this is the screen that I look at. So when I go into the responses, I can see the names of who submitted their assignments. But if you look here, this is the 19th student who submitted the assignment. There's no name on this one. And also the first assignment also doesn't have a name. And also, I think it was assignment 6. This one has no name. So today I received 3 assignments that don't have names on them. So make sure you write your first and last name, boys and girls, because otherwise you're not going to get credit. I'm not going to know who it belongs to. Okay. Oops. Let's go back to the questions. And we're just going to review the questions here for the most part, but I have the toolkit open because I want to use it for the last 2 questions. I did make a mistake, boys and girls. Instead of 5 questions, I posted 6 questions. So I wrote number 2 twice, but I went back and I fixed it. So there are actually 6 questions. So I use this because it has the measurements on it and it makes it easier to understand the purpose of the assignment. And I also wrote up here the vocabulary words. So you could have looked at these up here for the correct spelling and the names of the shapes. So if you forgot the name of this red shape, that's the trapezoid. This yellow one is the hexagon. This is a large rhombus. And the one down here is the small rhombus. Okay. So question number 1, you had to look and see which 2 blocks added together, like which 2 angles added together equal 90 degrees. So for example, you could have said this triangle plus the small rhombus. Because the triangle, the vertex measures 60, and this vertex over here measures 30, and 60 plus 30 equals 90. You could have also said the large rhombus plus the small rhombus. Or you could have said the trapezoid plus the small rhombus. For number 2, okay, Carlos and David, I know you said that there was no answer for this question because the question is which 3 pattern blocks added together equal 90 degrees? Well, I know it's a little confusing, but you can actually use the pattern blocks multiple times. So the answer for this question was actually 3 of the small rhombi, because 30 plus 30 plus 30 equals 90 degrees. So the answer was 3 of these small rhombi. Number 3, the same thing here. It's a similar question, a little tricky. Which 2 pattern blocks could make 60 degrees? So you would have used the small rhombi twice. So the answer was 2 small rhombi because 30 plus 30 equals 60. Number 4, which 2 pattern blocks make 150 degrees? Well, you could have used the hexagon plus the small rhombus. You could have used the trapezoid plus the small rhombus, or the large rhombus plus the small rhombus, because these all are 120 plus 30, which gives you 150. Okay, for number 5 and for number 6, you could come up with as many combinations as you wanted to. You had to find pattern blocks that equal 180 degrees. So for example, you could have used 2 squares, right? Because the squares, I know that the vertices measure 90 degrees. Okay, so this angle right here measures 90, and this angle here measures 90, and 90 plus 90 equals 180. So you could have said 2 squares. You could have also said a hexagon plus the triangle, right? Because 120 plus 60 equals 180. So here's my the hexagon and the triangle, right? And look, if you put both of those angles together, this is 120 degrees, this angle here, 120, and the angle in the triangle is 60. And 120 plus 60 is 180. You could have also done the trapezoid is 120 plus the triangle, right? So let's see what that looks like. Here's the trapezoid and the triangle. I just have to turn my triangle all the way around to kind of put the angles together. Right there. Something like that, guys, okay? Okay, so, oh, it's upside down. Sorry, guys. I have to turn this around so you could see it. So you could see it this way instead. Okay, give me 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. This angle right here in the trapezoid measures 120, and this angle here in the triangle measures 60. So again, 120 plus 60 is 180. Okay. What else could you have done? You could have done, look, a square plus the large rhombus plus the small rhombus, because that's 90 plus 60 is 150, and 150 plus 30 equals 180. Okay. You could have also done, the trapezoid with the large rhombus, because look, this angle over here measures 120 plus this 60 is 180. There are so many combinations that you could have done here, boys and girls. Look, you could have done 60 plus 60 plus 60, right? So you could have done the triangle plus the trapezoid plus the large rhombus. Okay, so any of those combinations, and here's just an example of the angles that I'm looking at that make 180 degrees. Okay, all right, boys and girls, that's it for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good night.